Suez, our work in Cornwall. Cornwall is famed for its rich natural environment. We are all reliant on this environment for our health and prosperity, and all have a part to play in protecting our environment to ensure Cornwall is a genuinely sustainable place to live for future generations. Cornwall Energy Recovery Limited was set up in 2006, and our main purpose is to work in partnership with Cornwall Council to manage the waste created by households around the county in a sustainable way, to conserve resources and protect the environment. One of our 3 shareholders, Suez Recycling and Recovery UK, operates a network of facilities around the county that manage the waste produced by Cornish households. We believe the best option is to reduce the amount of waste we produce in the first place. The recycling collections from homes across Cornwall end up at one of our 2 materials recycling facilities in Bodmin and Poole. Here the materials are sorted, screened, baled and stored before being sent to be made into new products. The range of materials that can be recycled changes from time to time, so if you aren't sure what you can put in your recycling collection, you can find up-to-date information by visiting Cornwall Council's website.
We receive in all of the curbside recycling material from all of the domestic households in Cornwall. That all comes into the site, this one and at Poole, and in between that we also have a lot of commercial deliveries coming in as well. So anything that's recyclable, so your cardboard, your plastics, your cans, all of that comes in from the whole of the domestic area, so all the households, and then any businesses and all the HWRC sites will come into these sites and be recycled. So the materials that come in here, we separate them through our sorting systems and we make them into pure products, and we then bale them and we sell them out into the market for reprocessing.
Another option to recycle larger items or materials that aren't collected from your home is to visit one of Cornwall's household waste recycling centres. Since 2006, we have invested over £10 million to provide Cornwall residents with a network of modern, accessible facilities that accept a wider range of materials to make it easier for you to recycle.
My name is Tom, I'm the team leader of Central, and I'm responsible for the safety of the customers and the staff, and also making sure that the bins get collected and we receive new bins for extra space for the waste. Okay, a lot of the waste, like the green waste, will get processed and it will be used as compost. The wood will be processed also and then sent off for biofuel. Also the textiles gets recycled, our paper gets recycled.
Although much of our waste can be reused or recycled, there will always be some left. In the past, this waste was sent to landfill sites, but landfill is the least sustainable option for managing residual waste. Conan Bridge landfill near Liscard will close by December 2018 and will be restored to agricultural grazing land with woodland edging. To avoid sending waste that can't be recycled to landfill, we have built the Cornwall Energy Recovery Centre in St Dennis. Opened in March 2017, the Energy Recovery Centre uses waste as a fuel to generate energy, enough to power the equivalent of over 21,000 homes each year. Designed to process up to 240,000 tonnes of waste a year, waste from Cornish homes is delivered to the centre and tipped into a bunker. A large crane mixes the waste and then drops it into a chute. Waste passes down the chute into a furnace, where it burns at temperatures over 1,000 degrees centigrade. The heat produced from burning the waste is used to heat water to produce high-pressure steam in a boiler. This steam powers a turbine to produce electricity. Some of this electricity powers the facility and offices, but the majority, around 20 megawatts, is supplied to the national grid. The burning process produces around 65,000 tonnes of ash each year, and this ash passes along a conveyor to a neighbouring processing facility. Here, metals are separated for recycling, and the ash is recycled to create secondary aggregate products for use in construction projects.
The main part of this building, after we've produced the energy, is about flue gas treatment. So the hot gas, which is mainly air, is taken up through the stacks. On its way through to the stacks, we have a monitoring station where we monitor all of the potentials that could be within that air, which we have a very, very tight limits on.
The Cornwall Energy Recovery Centre and the Bodmin Materials Recycling Facility both have purpose-built visitor centres. These welcome visits from schools, youth groups and adult groups interested in finding out how Cornwall's waste is recycled and used as a fuel to generate energy, and offer an opportunity to go behind the scenes of these facilities to see the processes we use firsthand. Every day our team is working to recycle and recover energy from the waste collected from Cornish households. We all have a role to play in reducing waste and recycling. By working together, we can ensure that Cornwall's waste is managed sustainably and play our part in protecting our environment to ensure Cornwall is a genuinely sustainable place to live for future generations.